Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Den with D2 Destinations, and what I wanted to talk about today are the top 10 accessories for your Goldwing. Now, if you've just recently purchased a Goldwing, new to you, or even a new one, some of the accessories may not be on there. So one of the things you want to do is add a few things that are going to make your road trips much more pleasurable. But the first thing you get your Goldwing, what you want to make sure is done is you change the oil, you change the fluids, filters, and maybe even the spark plugs. If someone doesn't have proof that that's been done, I would do all of those things first and foremost. That'll lay a great foundation for a lot of miles of good quality riding. Now, on to the top 10 accessories you need for your Goldwing. Number 1, Parkvision Motorcycles has a GPS. Parkvision Motorcycles GPS has Carplay and Android Auto, and it's only $289. Now, none of the original Goldwings in the GL series, the GL 1800s, came with CarPlay. This is one great way to add CarPlay to your motorcycle. Number 2, highly recommend a belly pan, also known as the Road Warrior Shield. The belly pan is going to protect you on the highway. It's going to save your oil filter and maybe even your coolant tank from debris kicking up and possibly putting a hole in that and ruining your day. For less than $100, you can put a high quality belly pan on there and you don't have to worry about road debris ending your trip early. Number 3, a high quality phone holding system is really important if you want to use your phone for navigation or have it handy to take a call. RAM Systems is a great system. They attach directly to the reservoirs for either your clutch or your brake, and it'll have 1 or 2 ball unit on each side of those that you can attach different accessories to. You can put your phone and your GPS on one side. You can put a camera over on the other side. There's a lot of things that you can do. Take a look at the RAM system. Now, all of these products I mentioned today, they're going to be in the description down below. You can go ahead and go directly to Amazon by clicking on the description of that product. You will not pay anything more at Amazon by buying it through the Amazon link. The channel does get a very small commission. We really appreciate the help to building our channel, but I thought it would be a convenient way for you guys to have quick access to some of the products that we're talking about. Number 4, if your bike does not have a luggage rack, you should get one. Put that right on top of the trunk. Then you can strap a lot of other things on there, including extra soft bags that are custom fit to go right on top of the trunk on a luggage rack. And those typically hold up to an additional 20 pounds. Or strapping on a sleeping bag or a tent or whatever else you want to put up there. They come in very, very handy for long trips. All right, number 5. If your windshield is scratched or foggy and has some of those hazy lines through it, you may want to just replace it. That's what I did. Mine made the bike look old and it really wasn't in very good condition. It didn't even have a vent. So I put a F4 on my motorcycle. I love the F4 windshield. It has the nice vent in it. You can open that up and it is clear as can be. And it makes your bike look even newer. There's a lot of other windshields. They range anywhere from around $100 up to $500. Depending on your budget, you'll find a good windshield for you. Okay, number 6. If your motorcycle does not have the factory fog lights in it, here's a tip. The wiring is already there. So you can buy a set for your model year, mount them right in the holes. If you take the little cutout, mount them right in those holes, and the connectors are already there behind those plates. So it's not that big of a deal to add fog lights if your bike doesn't have them. Number 7, you're going to take a long trip. One of the things you really want are a good set of highway pegs. If you're going for a 200-mile plus day, you want to be able to stretch your legs out, have a good set of highway pegs. It'll make your trip so much more comfortable. Number 8, if you want to take a telephone call or if you want to communicate with those around you or just listen to some good music, having a high quality headset from either Sena or Cardo is probably the way to go. And what I would recommend is that you buy the same manufacturer that your group is using. If you're riding in a group that has Sena, get a Sena. It's a lot easier to mesh it up and talk with everybody right away. If everybody's using Cardo, go with a Cardo. If you're riding solo, entirely up to you. I do know Cardo has a really nice pair of speakers with an extra bass, and they're a little larger at a premium price, of course. All right, number 9. The kickstand on a Goldwing is very thin. And if you're going to park in a dirt area or a grassy area that's even a little bit wet, your kickstand may just dig right in and the bike could topple over because of that small footprint of the kickstand. Get a kickstand plate. They're about this big. They range anywhere from $15 to $18 up to almost $55 or $60. They simply slip over the end and increase the footprint of that plate so that your motorcycle won't tip over. Mine actually dug a hole in hot asphalt up in North Carolina at a hotel. I went in for a couple minutes, came out, the bike was listing all the way over. So I would highly recommend adding one of those plates to the bottom of your kickstand. Number 10, a cup holder. Having a cup holder for a long trip is a lifesaver. Your iced tea or your Gatorade or whatever you want to drink for the trip, it's right there, easily accessible, and you can just keep on motoring down the road on cruise control if you're on the highway or whatever. It just makes it really convenient. So I would add a cup holder if you don't already have one. So that's the top 10. Okay, a couple of bonus accessories you might want for your motorcycle. Number 11, a GoPro or a DJI Action 4. Now, the GoPros are excellent cameras. They've had a lot of iterations over the years. The only problem is in high heat, these will overheat, and to correct it, it'll shut down. So to correct it, you have to take it out of the media mod, take the battery out, put a new battery in, and reset it, and then reattach it to here. That gets to be a pain. The new DJI Action 4 reportedly does not do that. In high heat, it'll stay recording for as long as you want to record. So, number 11, I'd recommend you have a nice action camera. Number 12, get yourself a good helmet. This one I love. It's the LS2, and it has the built-in shade where you can just flip this lever, and a pair of sunglasses comes down automatically on the inside there for you. It is modular, so this chin piece will slip back over, making it a 3/4 helmet when the camera's not on there. Makes it a lot more comfortable for the hot days of riding. So get yourself a good helmet. It protects you and your loved ones because you'll still be around. Always wear a helmet. Number 13, get yourself a high quality pair of gloves. These have the carbon reinforced knuckles to them and high quality leather, because if you do fall over or go down, the first thing you're going to do is try and put your hand out, and if you don't have a glove on, it's going to tear it up pretty bad. So I would recommend just a high quality pair of gloves is a great accessory for the rider. And number 14, high quality pair of riding boots. These are made by Built. There's 2 zippers in the front that just zip right up and zip down. It makes it very convenient to get the boot on and off. And it has a reinforcement right here for shifting, which is really, really nice. But one thing about the Goldwing is it has that short first gear. And I learned early on when I first started riding the Goldwing, if you're making a left-hand turn coming off of a stop light or a stop sign, and you're in that left-hand turn and you want to reach for second and you put your foot down under to shift up, your toe can very easily hit the pavement. Mine did one time, and it actually tore up my old boot. So get yourself a high-quality pair of boots, and never, ever ride a Goldwing in flip-flops, please. So, yeah, a good pair of boots, number 14. And number 15, last but not least, have somebody get you a Guardian Angel Bell. Legend has it that the Guardian Angel Bell wards off all of the road gremlins, and so you'll have a safe, comfortable ride. Thing is, you can't buy it for yourself. It doesn't work that way. Have a family member, loved one, or a really good friend buy one for you. Secure it to the motorcycle, and all the road gremlins will disappear. Well, that does it for the top 10 accessories, plus a few for the rider, on this version of D2 Destinations. Thanks for coming along today. We really appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time. Please remember to like and subscribe.